it's Sam. Today I'm going to be doing another all-one brand drugstore makeup tutorial, and this time it's going to be back to school. I know that a lot of you are going to be starting school soon, so I wanted to do a drugstore brand so that it's something that all of you can find at your local Target, Walmart, wherever you like to shop, and it's all going to be affordable drugstore products. And I wanted to do kind of a natural look this time, seeing as it is back to school, so keeping it really fresh and super quick, because I know that you start school early most of the time and then you don't have much time in the morning to get ready. Semi-neutral pink berry lip, but I do have a little twist at the end. If you are someone who likes to kind of go with a natural eye but maybe a bolder lip, if you're feeling a little wild and frisky in life, you can, I do have another option at the end for you guys to do as well, that's something a little brighter, a little bolder. Even if you aren't going back to school, you can take this from kind of like a day work makeup, and then by changing up your lip, make it a little bit more kind of, maybe you're going out for a date or you're going out for, you know, a nice evening or a nice dinner. You can take it up into a little bit more of a night look by just changing the lip, and it's super duper easy. Let me know if you want to see some more back to school videos. Just excuse, I just waxed my eyebrows. They were like absolutely disgusting, and so I had to get rid of those hairs because that is important. When you put eyeshadow on and you got a bunch of little peach fuzz and then dark hairs, it just doesn't look good. So I waxed my eyebrows so they're a bit red. The first thing that I'm going to take is my Physicians Formula Superbaby All-in-One Beauty Balm Cream, and this is in light medium. This has SPF 30, so it says to give it a good shake. It's like the shake weight. I was so pleasantly surprised with this because the coverage is so much more than I was expecting. You really don't need much and it goes a long way. That's what it looks like. So then I just apply this with my fingers, so it's great for those early mornings when you're like, yikes, I don't have much time. You don't want to have to worry about messing with brushes or anything like that. Put it all over your face like you would a moisturizer, and you can see the coverage that it's giving me already just from that tiny little bit. It blends out super nicely. I've used this a couple times and it's not like super duper greasy either. I'm just gonna go ahead and put some over my eyelids as well. Okay, so you can see how that's just kind of evened my skin tone out. This is perfect if you are gonna be doing sports outside because it's got your SPF 30. So you wanna make sure that you're protecting your skin. Otherwise you're gonna get these delightful little, you know, brown spots like I do. Trust me, you don't want them, they're impossible. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of the Physicians Formula Superbaby All-in-One Beauty Balm Concealer, and this color that I have is light medium, and again this is also SPF 30. I really like all their Superbaby stuff because it does, everything has sunscreen, even the powder. So I'm just going to kind of pat that underneath my eyes just to make sure that I'm covering any dark circles or anything like that. I'm actually going to take a little bit over my eyelids too. I'm just going to take a little bit over my delightful pigmentation problem here, and then just kind of up around the nose as well. Okay, the next thing I'm going to take is my Physicians Formula Superbaby All-in-One Beauty Balm Powder, and the color I have is light medium, and this again has SPF 30. So the packaging is really cute with all these, by the way, if you haven't noticed by looking at it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that and just kind of touch up just where I might get a little extra oily or where you want a little bit of extra coverage, because this powder does actually give you a great coverage. You don't need much, it's quite pigmented. And then if you're not going to be using a primer, just make sure you put a little bit of extra powder just around the eye or on the eyelids. And then I'm just going to kind of bring whatever's left on my brush down my neck just to make sure that everything blends out okay. Now with those three products, I've already got like a nice kind of flawless canvas for the rest of my makeup. So the next thing I'm going to do is, whoa, got a crazy long hair here, is put my eyebrows on. And I'm just going to be using the Physicians Formula Matte Collection eyeshadow in Canyon Classics because these are nice nude colors. So I'm just going to take this color right here at the bottom with a slightly angled brush. And then I'm going to go over it with this kind of medium taupe color. The next thing I'm going to do is take my Physicians Formula Happy Booster, and these are like little hearts. They're bronzing, kind of bronzing hearts. They're so cute. I absolutely love the packaging. Look how adorable it is. It's like, wow. And it comes with a little puff thing, but I'm just going to use a brush. So I'm just going to, see the little hearts? I'm just going to swirl my brush just right onto the hearts. And they all kind of have different colors. And I'm just going to use those to kind of warm up my face a little bit and contour. They smell like some kind of delightful flower or something. Oh, they're so delicious. So that way, when someone comes up to you real close, they're like, whoa, baby, her face smells good. And you're like, oh, this old thing? It's just my face. Just my face. This is perfect if you are someone who has more, you know, a little bit fair skin, because they're not too crazy dark where it's like, whoa, you know, you can really build it up if you want to, or you can have it be really, really kind of subtle. Next thing we're gonna do is take my Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Talc-Free Mineral Airbrushing Blush, and it has SPF 30 again, and the color is Natural. That's what it looks like. I remember when I was in school, I never wore blush. So if you are someone who has not really worn blush in the past, it can make all the difference with your makeup. I never used to wear blush in high school. I was just a bronzer queen. And it really kind of gives like a really pretty feminine look to the face. And it kind of, I don't know, I just think blush is super important. So if you want to start off, then definitely go with something that's a little kind of more subtle. It's not going to be super crazy on the face and be like, whoa, blush face, because nobody wants to be like crazy, like ding, a clown. You know what I mean? Okay, so for the eyes, I'm going to be taking this Natural Nude palette, and this has got some really pretty kind of soft nude colors, very neutral, a really pretty pink, nice brown, gold, some really pretty highlight colors. So the first thing I'm going to do is just take these two colors right here with my highlight brush, and I'm just going to get a tiny little bit of that and then tap it off, and that's what I'm going to use as my highlight on the top of my cheekbone. I'm also going to take that on my upper lip and then down the center of my nose as well. Then I'm still going to take those two colors again, and I'm just going to kind of mix those, the kind of lighter color and then the more beigey color together. And I'm just going to take that onto my highest point of my brow. And then I'm going to take the very, very lightest white color, and I'm going to put that right in my inner corner. That's going to open up the eye and make my eye look a lot more awake than it is. So if you're a little bit tired in the mornings, you look a little bit, you know, Eeyore-ish, then you can just put a little bit of that and it's just going to wake you up instantly. Not literally, you probably won't feel more awake, but at least you'll look more awake. The next color I'm going to take is this nice brown color, and I'm just going to take a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to take that right into my crease, just going back and forth. And I just want to keep this like super natural and kind of neutral. Okay, the next color I'm going to take is this one right here, which is like a really shimmery taupe. And with that same brush, I'm just going to pop that right on top of that darker brown that we just put down. Just kind of blending it back and forth. You can take that color just a little bit higher, just to make sure that it all blends into the brow color. And then I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to take that really pretty soft pinky color. It's so beautiful. I love this color. And I'm just going to pop that right on my lower lid, and that's just going to really highlight and bring a little bit of brightness to the eye. And then whatever's left on my finger, I'm just going to kind of take underneath my eye. Now comes the super fun part, and I am obsessed with these. Okay, these are the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips Custom Eye Enhancing Liquid Metal Eyeliner Trio. And they're these little eyeliners. They come with a black one as well. I'm going to be using these two today. And you can see one is like a really shimmery pink, like that color that I just put on my lid. And then the other one is like a really beautiful sparkly shimmery taupe. So we're going to take the shimmery taupe and we're going to put that on the top lid. It just comes with a little brush like this. So I'm just going to ever so carefully just put that all along my lash line, just creating a tiny little wing at the end, but nothing major. You just want to give it a tiny little bit of a flick, because this is more just kind of to catch the light. You're not necessarily trying to define your eye like with a cat eye or anything like that. It's just a little bit of extra shimmer and sparkle. It just, oof, it's so beautiful. I love these, and they last all day. They don't crease at all. The slightly lighter kind of pink one, and I'm gonna put that on my bottom lash line, and it's so pretty. It just brightens up the eye. See how pretty that is? It just gives a little bit of extra glimmer. Okay, so you're just gonna let that dry before you do anything, because you don't want to go ahead and curl your lashes and then it goes like all over the place. So just kind of let it waft. While I'm gonna let that dry, I'm going to move on to the lips. So we have two options that we can do. If you're someone who wants a really, really basic natural look, then you can go with this, and this is the Matchmaker pH powered lip gloss in natural. This one is just going to blend, it's just going to match your skin tone, so it's going to look different on everybody. So it might look like a berry on me, it's going to look like, you know, something else on you. It really just depends. And it has a flashlight. You never know when you might need a flashlight. This has a little brush applicator. Whoa, look how white my teeth look with this. This is amazing. So, if you want to keep it natural, then you can stick with that. I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. And I'm going to apply my Physicians Formula Organic Wear 100% Natural Origin Fake Out Mascara. This mascara is really great if you're someone who likes the really natural mascara look. So if you're not into clumps, if you're not into like crazy spider lashes, then you will really like this mascara, because it gives you a very natural lash. So it's actually quite perfect for a back to school, because seeing as this is a more natural look. So I'm just taking a little bit of that liner and I'm just putting it in the inner corner, just to really give me a little bit of extra brightness just right there of that lighter one that I put underneath. And you can see how it's just kind of brightened up my inner corner. Oof, I just love these liners. They are seriously so fun and so sparkly. There's the finished look as far as my kind of natural. If for some reason you're like, hey, I want to live on the wild side. I cannot talk. I'm just going to take that off, and instead we can go with something a little exciting. This is the Physicians Formula Sexy Booster Sexy Glow Glossy Stain in red. I love these. They last all day. They don't go into your fine lines around your mouth. Not that you have fine lines around your mouth when you're that age, but they stay all day and they don't get all over your teeth, which is what I love about it. You don't need much of this because it's super pigmented. It's got a nice little pointy shape so that it makes it real easy to apply. So if you are someone who does want a little bit of drama, a little bit of, hey, I'm wild, then you can always add that red lip. It's so beautiful. It's like the perfect red, and it will really stay super well all day long. I hope that you like this look. I love these liners. They are so pretty, and you can do these with so many different looks, different eyeshadows. They're just absolutely beautiful. They're a total must-have. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!